Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video I basically want to let you in on what my plans are for what my goals in general are for 2022. First of all, my goals by the time I'm graduating, and generally like by the end of 2022. As you all know, or most of you already know, my viewers already know, I am a 26. Before I say 22, I'm a 22 years old Nigerian schooling in Europe on a scholarship, on the Erasmus Mundus scholarship. So this is the end of 2021 is already coming to an end, and for me, I had already started writing out my goals, what I want to achieve for next year as an individual, as a 26-year-old young girl from Nigeria in Europe. I've already started planning on what I want to set out to achieve, and some of those things I already wrote 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, and some of them I've also discussed with some friends. So a friend called me, the friend was online, and me and this my friend were doing it together, and it got to a part he was saying like, okay, have you put this, have you put that? I said, don't worry, I already have it here, things like that. So no problem though. I'm just going to be letting you in on it in general. So yeah, just stay with me, and yeah, you're going to see it all. So before we start, I would like to say I have 10 goals, so keep up with me. 10 goals. So you need to keep up with me and go through it with me. This is my book, this is my journal. So even though sometimes I write out what I want to do or my plans in my computer, my notepad, but this baby girl is still an old school, so I still try to write them down here. I like the fact that I just get to scrabble something down, or is it scrabble or scribble something down, yeah, anyone, on paper, using pen and all of that. So don't mind me, I've had some of them written out here, and so I would basically just be going through it. Let's get it started. So the first thing on my list today is that by the point of graduation, by August 2022, I want to have 2 successful streams of income by August 2022. And this would be aside any part-time, full-time job. It would also be aside any fellowship or scholarship grants or whatever. It would be aside that. I want to have 2 successful streams of income. Now, this could manifest in maybe my investments in stocks, index funds. It could also be investments in the area of NFTs. Like, yeah, I'm basically looking at all those areas, and yeah, also improving my YouTube channel, using my Grammarly referral links and all of that. Like, I want to have at least 2 successful streams of income. I'm also considering other things, but at the moment, these are the areas that I'm quite considering: stocks, index funds, NFTs, and other things around it. I'm still considering that. That's just what I'm considering at the moment. So moving on to the second one. This one, when I said it, my Ethiopian friend was like, hey, this is the first time I'm hearing a lady say this. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Who does not like good thing? Like, are you kidding me? My Ethiopian friend was like, I was like, are you kidding me? So yeah, I want to have a house. I want to have my house by next year. I'm looking at making that happen, and the way I can make it happen is to make money. Is to make money. So even though maybe I do not have that money now, but I'm looking forward to working, investing in myself, working and achieving these. I've always wanted to buy my own house or build my own house, customize it and things like that. So I'm looking at doing that by next year. Yeah, it's just a step forward, and I think I can actually make that happen. I believe I can actually make that happen. So I'm looking at that, and the way to achieve that is by making money. more money, kudi. Yeah, so I'm looking at that. Then the next one is gonna blow your mind. The next one is gonna blow your mind. So when I was writing this, and part of it I was just writing it, and my friend called me. He called me that night, we're talking, and then he was like, hope you have written this one. I said, you don't trust me, see it here. I had to show him. I was like, see it here, I have written it down. I can't leave that one out. And yeah, this one is to get married by 2022. When I said it, my friend was laughing because I don't have anybody in my life. I don't have anybody in my life. And even though my friend was encouraging me, he was like, hope you have written it. I said, I've written it. It's okay. And he was still laughing at me. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? You're laughing at me, you're encouraging me, you're laughing at me at the same time. But it doesn't matter. You grab, it doesn't matter. So yeah, that's part of the plans, to get married by 2022. It better not sound funny to you. Let me just tell you, and it better not sound funny to you. And then the next is to work for an intergovernmental organization. These intergovernmental organizations, I'm really particular about the African Union, the United Nations, and the European Union. But this does not mean that I am not open to others. I am actually open to others. However, these are the ones on my top list: the African Union, the United Nations, the European Union. But yeah, there are others also. I'm looking at working with them. And how do I achieve this? I'm looking at every single opportunity that I can get with them. It could be short-term jobs, full-time jobs, it could be internships, it could be mentorship initiatives, programs, anything at all, like that has to do with these intergovernmental organizations or multilateral institutions. I am looking forward to working with them and gaining a lot from them. So yeah, I'm looking at that. Internships, whatever, internships, full-time jobs, contract jobs, and all of that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that with the African Union, the United Nations, and the European Union. Then my fifth goal for the year, which I was talking to my Ethiopian friend, and he was like, you want to do this one alone, or you have a set of people you want to do this with? But I'm like, as the time goes, it should keep getting clearer. However, the goal is that I want to start a real estate company. I'm really interested in real estate, like, yeah. So how do I get this worked out? I'm looking at there was one of the estates, not one of the, how many estates do I have land with? So the estate so the estate where I have land with in ABJ was telling us, the investors and all of that was telling us that if that they have a portion, they are on a kind of a package that, you know, investors can buy part of the estate or a portion of the estate from them and build their own estate within the general estate. So do you get? I hope people get that explanation. So yeah, so that's one of the ways I'm looking at achieving it, buying from these people. And I'm looking at if I'm able to make such money, the amount they requested for. If I'm able to make it, that would be great. But if I'm not also able to make it, I think a wise business decision to make here would be to do this with friends. And yeah, get it started with friends. I have a couple of friends who are equally interested in real estate development and all of that. So see if I could put this up with my friends. I've been having this conversation with them. As a matter of fact, last week? Yeah, we had a conversation around there was a plot of land in, is it Dangote, Lekki, Metro, I don't know, in Lagos, that area. Yeah, there was one that we're looking at, and the total amount for it was 12 million. I saw the advert on I think Adiola Fayehu's YouTube channel, and the total amount was 12 million, but you have like a 20% discount, I think 20% discount or so, and so you'll be paying about how much is it, about 10 million or so. So I was looking at it and I was asking my friends if we could invest in it, and we're like 5, and see if 5 of us could pull out money and invest in it. And of course, they even have like packages, like maybe you pay monthly, every month this is the amount we are going to be paying, and they have that installmental approach for 12 months. So that was like, yeah, we're talking about it, but we've not finalized in that, but that would be also one of the ways I could look at it. Or I could invest with them in the estate company where I already have a property, so I could start with that. Either ways, but I'm looking at starting up a real estate company by next year. So yeah, so anyways, the my sixth goal for the next year is to set up a firm that is related to security investigations and all of that. So this one, I'm still trying to pull up a community that would work on it, because it needs a lot of manpower and a whole lot of that. I'm still trying to pull up the community that would work on it. So my next plan is to have my organization become fully functional. So maybe some of you don't know, but I have an organization and the name is Global Pillars, and Global Pillars is basically a youth peace network that is geared towards empowering young people in the area of peace and security as a way to have them become strategic pillars in attending to issues of conflict or contributing to resolving security issues. So I want that, looking at making it really fully functional by next year. And the organization has been running, you know, on and off, on and off, and on and off. So I want to have that fully functional with my team, putting more effort in it. That's basically just my plan for next year, and that would include we have a lot of, to achieve this, would have to deploy the manpower of those who have tried to, you know, volunteer with us. Who have, if you see the list of people that have reached out to us to want to volunteer with us, I would obviously have to start deploying these different people that are offering to volunteer with us in order to make it more functional. Now, moving to the next, my next plan is to meet successful people that I have always admired from afar. Like, is to meet successful people I've always admired from far, and one of those people is Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. So my dad and my dad's friends are always like, you that your role model is Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, you that this that. So, you know, they're always saying that and all of that. Yeah, and I like the lady, I like the woman, and she, like, I really would want to meet her by next year and ask some questions that I want to ask her personally. Have conversation with her. There are questions I want to ask her personally. So 2022, I'm looking forward to meeting her. I'm looking forward to meeting other people too that I admire so much like this, but from afar, because I do not have access to them. And how do I look forward to achieving this? I'm looking forward to achieving this by, number one, traveling more. Number two, not just traveling, but number two, you know, attending events, going for conferences, registering for conferences, especially multilateral and intergovernmental organizations organized conferences or workshops and things like that. So I look forward to, you know, achieving that, meeting these people through these means. So I hope you get it. If you don't get it, forget about it. Now, the ninth one is to invest, or rather develop my digital content security skills. You know, this is basically in the area of digital content protection. So a lot of times online people use other people's music, videos, or whatever, and then they're making money from those other people's videos or pictures or whatever, just reposting it and all of that. They're making mad money from it, maybe from YouTube, maybe from Facebook and all of that. So I want to invest my skills. I want to invest in myself by building, improving my skills of, digital content security or protection around that area. Yeah, basically I want to improve. So I would do this by going to be watching a whole lot of YouTube videos, taking a whole lot of courses on, how to go about this. There was a company I tried to work with during the summer, and basically they work in this area of digital content protection. So yeah, they are basically responsible for, if you post someone else's content that is their client, they take it down. Like, they just take it down. Like, you'll be looking for the content, so just take it down, that kind of something. Yeah, basically that. Then the 10th one, I want to have I want to be able to build an excellent OSINT skill. Yeah, I know some of you don't know what OSINT is, so but then OSINT basically means open source intelligence. Open source intelligence. So I want to have that skill, an excellent skill. I want to be able to be efficient in open source intelligence analysis. And basically my plan towards achieving this is by taking up maybe internships or part-time jobs, or basically myself just investigating things online, or just playing around in the internet. These are my plans, and yeah, I'm looking at applying for internship, part-time jobs, or just on my own, just playing and dabbling around. That's that one. Yeah, basically these are my goals. I have 10 goals that I'm set out to achieve by 2022 by point of graduation and the end of 2022 in general. I look forward to achieving every single thing on this list, and yeah, I look forward to achieving everything. So guys, thank you for watching, and I appreciate that you stayed up and waited up until this time of the video, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. As in my next video, I would specifically be looking at planning my year, including the specifics. So in this video I talked about I would need to travel, I would need to invest and all of that, but in my next video I will be giving the specifics of it. What type of travel, where am I traveling to, where do I plan on traveling to, the investments in particular platforms that I would be using, and all of that. So if you want to see that, you need to watch the next video, and yeah, I would also be linking it up, and I would also be linking it in the description box when it is out, when it is published. So thank you guys for staying up. Check back and you're going to find the video. Thank you, and then bye.